Welcome back to another episode here on my channel. In today's episode, I want to talk to you all about what fellowship light has with darkness. So, why am I talking about this in today's episode? Well, as the election fastly approaches, I've been noticing more and more Christians posting on YouTube about how there are many Christians that are not going to vote this election cycle, and that Christians should get out there and vote for Trump instead of for Kamala Harris. Because these professed Christians online are saying that if you don't vote for Trump, you're basically voting for Kamala, and she's going to kill millions and millions of babies. Now, if you watched any of my other episodes, you know that I have pointed out that even though it's, probably not going to be a good thing to vote for Kamala, it's also not a good thing to vote for Trump, because just because you vote for Trump doesn't mean anything as far as the abortion issue goes, because I've already proven on one of my other episodes that Trump is not pro-life. He's for abortion as well. Even Trump's wife's for abortion. So when we say that we must vote for Trump so Kamala Harris doesn't actually kill a lot of babies through abortion, this is just a lie we're telling ourselves, because Trump is for abortion. Nothing will change when Trump gets in office. He's already stated this, that those states that want to have abortion can go ahead and have an abortion. He's just against a federal mandate stating it, like Roe v. Wade, that it's okay to kill babies. But he's perfectly fine with states having individual rights. He's just, look, Trump is an American who believes in limited federal government. He don't believe the federal government should have any role in that. He thinks that's a states' rights issue. But that's not a pro-life stance. So if you are a Christian and you're like, well, I'm going to vote for Trump because, babies won't be killed. Well, I'm sorry to say, but Trump is going to continue allowing abortions in the United States. Now, if Trump had come out and said something like this, like, hey, I am for a federal ban, and I know there's some people that have already stated on my YouTube that, hey, even if he did do a federal ban, it would be knocked down. But at least he could try. Yeah. If he come out and said, hey, I'm not for abortion at all, and I'm going to do whatever I can to save babies and keep abortion from happening in the United States, then I would probably consider that to be a good thing and that maybe we should vote for him. But given the fact that he's still for killing babies in the womb, he's still for abortion, he's not against it, and given the fact that his mouth is probably one of the worst traits of him and he's not a Christian, I cannot in good conscience vote for such a man. Now, does that mean I'm voting for Kamala? No, it doesn't. And such an argument is a silly and ignorant argument. It's not based in any reality whatsoever. It is just a lie from Satan. So if you've been deceived into thinking that, hey, I got to vote for him because I got to vote for the lesser of two evils, just remember you're still voting for evil. And there is no such thing as a lesser of two evils, my friends, because evil is evil. Evil will still share in the same lake of fire at the end times. Okay? So whether or not you're a liar, whether or not you're a thief, whether or not you are a murderer, all will share in the same lake of fire, and you will burn for all eternity. So if you are sharing in the unfruitful works of darkness, you are agreeing with that works. So when Trump says vile things and you vote for him, you are agreeing with his vile works, his evil, wicked works, and you're just as guilty as he is for agreeing with him. because you're fellowshipping with darkness instead of fellowshipping with lightness. Now, what you should be doing is you should be doing whatever you can to expose the wicked works of darkness. And a lot of us are like, a lot of Christians I have on my channel say, yeah, but he's the lesser of two evils, and we gotta do what we can to save babies. But you're not. You're not. If when Trump gets in office, 1 million babies die, and when Kamala gets in office, 1,000,001 babies die, you still got 1 million babies dying that shouldn't be dying in the womb. That shouldn't be aborted, shouldn't be pulled apart limb by limb. Trump is not pro-life, no matter how you want to twist it, no matter how you want to justify it. And anytime you want to justify wickedness, that is just a lie from Satan. Satan's whispering in your ear and convincing you of this. We as Christians should be ambassadors for Christ, showing the world that there's another way. If you are a Christian out there and you believe that it's okay to abort a baby that God has sown in the mother's womb, if you believe that that's your right to kill that baby and tear it apart limb by limb, then you are not of Christ. You're not. You might have deceived yourself. I would say probably you have been falsely converted. Because killing the innocent is not godly. There's only one that has the right to kill, and that's God. Because he created us, and he can destroy us. That is his right. Just like a potter has right over the piece of clay that he created, one for honor and one for dishonor. Just like that, he also has the right to create us, one for honor and one for dishonor. God has that right to destroy it if he chooses, but we don't have that right. We don't have that right to kill in the womb or outside the womb. That is only reserved for God, for he created us. But God doesn't want any to perish. This is the reason why he sent his son to die for us on the cross. He don't want any of us to perish. He don't want us to go to the lake of fire. But some of us out there want to go, and even some professed Christians that want to hold on to this dying and wicked world, pretending something is that is not. So if you want to keep pretending that Trump is the answer, I can tell you he's not. The only answer is Jesus Christ our Lord. This dying and wicked world will go away one day, and there'll be a new heaven and a new earth created by our Lord. So you have a choice. You can either side with God or side with man. So that's basically all I got for today's episode. I know a lot of people out there are not going to like it, but it is what it is. There's only one that we need to focus on. Only one, God. There's only one that we should bring joy to, and that is God. So if you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to it yet. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment right down below. And with that being said, I want to wish y'all a wonderful week, and I'll catch you next episode. Take care. Bye.